I liked the idea. I'm a good fan of yours, number one.
Thank you very much.
And I like the idea that you said that parents can bring their kids and actually learn this, the YouTube thing. It is the in thing and it is the future.
Yes.
So when I sat with my team and I told my team, look, we have someone who is thinking about the society and everything. Why don't we try and see what we can give him to make his work easier for more young guys to actually focus in the same direction. And the antennas are here.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just mount it and that's it. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Hello there, I hope you're doing well. My name is Jadiel Kabiro. We are here at Audiovisual Control Systems. They've invited us to come see what they do. I want to know what they do, how they can be beneficial for you, your family, and your business. So, come on in. Okay, Michelle, thank you for having us here. What is audiovisuals? What do you guys do?
Okay, so let me just give a brief introduction of who we are as a company. So we are Audiovisual Control Systems, Kenya. Well, what we do is in the name audiovisual. So we major in audiovisual technology for homes and also for offices. So today I'm going to take you through what audiovisual solutions we have for homes first, and then my colleague will take you through the audiovisual solutions we have for office.
So when you say audiovisual, this is simply just sound and video.
Sound and video. So when it comes to audiovisual for homes, it has to do with entertainment bit. Understand? The entertainment bit, but then now also it comes to tied in with automation. So we are a home automation company and also an office automation company. We deal with automation technology for both corporate and also domestic industries.
Oh, when you say automation, it means things work for themselves.
Yes, intelligently. Like you don't have to control it manually, like you're pressing a button or something. I mean, you can operate it from your phone, or you can speak to it, you understand? Or you can schedule things to move on their own based on the setting you have.
What are some of these things that you say I can speak to and then they work for themselves?
Okay, for instance, right now, you know there is Alexa, right?
Yeah.
So that's virtual assistant has come in, but we don't really deal, that one we allow your home to work, when it comes to voice automation, to work alongside the virtual assistants. So first of all, there has to be an interface behind it that allows your home to operate when you speak to it. So like for instance, a curtain, we can decide we will use from just a curtain, we may set time in a G-close, you understand? Or you can tell the curtain to close if you have tied it into a virtual assistant. But we don't really do a lot of virtualness. We allow people to control their homes from their phones. You understand? So that you can close your curtains when you are in the home, ama umeenda kazini umesahau, or you're going to come late into the house, you can shut your curtains when you are in the office.
Show me some of these products
so
that are automating themselves and they are working for themselves.
Okay, so before we get there, security is a big thing for homes, right? Everyone wants to feel safe in their home. So we have a security solution that is smart alarm system. We are working to get people to embrace alarms as opposed to cameras, because we say cameras are post-mortem. You will only get to know what happened after it has happened. And how much will you have to go back to the footage to see what happened? Then why don't you put something that will deter that from happening at all? So our alarm system, Ajax, is wireless, it's smart. So I'll just say basically how it works. We create a threshold around your vicinity. Where don't you want people to get in? We are trying to prevent people from trespassing. So when we put up this system, it allows when someone moves, the lights will come on automatically, and then the alarm will be set off. And it has the capability of knowing when it's a person and then it's a pet. So it's pet proof.
Okay.
Yes, unlike other alarms, you will not have to be running up to check what is happening because a cat has passed or a lizard has gone through where you put vibration.
So it won't be disturbing as long as it's just a person.
Yes.
That's when it will.
Yes. So this alarm system that really prevent someone from getting to your house. So to create barriers. So I said 30 yards away from your house, you set a barrier.
So is it simply an alarm system, or does it even come with the security feature of preventing someone from getting?
It does prevent, because first of all, when you have created a barrier and someone trespasses, this alarm system will take a screenshot of whoever it is and it will send it to your phone. It will even make a call to your phone, so you can't ignore it. You understand? So you are up to date with your security all the time. The next thing also, it will set off the alarm. So once someone has trespassed, the lights have been turned on and the alarm now is ringing. You see,
some of the things,
siren.
it sounds a little bit complicated for a simple person that wants to know, is this going to eat my mind? Is this going to be that complicated? Or how easy is it for someone who is not technological savvy to use?
Oh, it's so easy. It's not complex at all. Because what we do, CC, we are coming to set up a security that you have in your hands. You are in control. The moment someone trespasses, it sends a message. That's all. The way you don't have to go and be putting keys, no. We just set it up based on what directives you've given us. So when someone trespasses, you get notifications. That's the whole idea, to have your security in your hands all the time.
So with that one, I am assured that if anything happens in my home, I will know. There is a screenshot.
There is a call. They'll even call you. Yes.
So this is just security first.
Security first, because it's very important for a home. You have to feel safe in your own home.
What's next after we're done with security and we know? What next would you say? Call us, because this is something that is disturbing you. But before we get there, tell me, how expensive is it? How cheap is it for someone somewhere in a local estate to say, let me adopt these smart security features that you guys are selling?
Well, about the cost, I would really, I cannot give you the exact price, because you see, there's a system that is built. There's a starter kit that someone comes and gets the essentials, but then you go on building on it. And we can't put a price on your security, honestly. So this is a solution that someone has to understand first. Why is it that you should get this and not what you've already been getting? So once someone gets and understands the system, then they can decide how much they're going to spend on it. There's a starter kit, there's a particular price for it. Say roughly it would be up to 300,000 going up, but that is just
also, it's something I can say, if I start January 2023, by December I can have it in my home.
Yes, you can plan on it. But you see, now when you're building a home, you can't just put security as the last option. This system, we recommend it for people who are building homes. So you see, when you're building a home, you have to think about your security. So you know, you come here, you want to know what solutions, options you have in the market. Come get to understand what it is, why you need to get it, and then now you can decide whether it's something you can get or not.
What next? After we're done with security, what next will you tell me? After you're done, you're safe in your house, you can know if a burglar gets in, do this now. What next? Okay,
so now you're safe at home, right? You want now to relax, because home is all about the experience. Why do you go home? You want to relax. You've gone to work, you've gone to these things. You want to chill. You want to feel free. You want to feel relaxed. So now that's where entertainment comes in. So I'll take you through. This display here is of ceiling speakers. In a normal home, you'll get sound bars and woofers. Quite bulky. Do you have one?
Yes.
How big is it?
Quite long. The tripods, they look like tripods.
They are chilling there on your space. You realize. But don't you think you'd appreciate that feel of not seeing things on your space? You have entertainment, but it's invisible. It's away. You don't have to clean around it, carry things.
But I can see this one.
This is put away. It will be put on the ceiling. Like if you can check there, we have a speaker right there. Right? That's a speaker. So this speaker will be installed on your ceiling. It also comes with a white lid. So it will be covered and it will what do they say, camouflage in your ceiling. So someone comes to your home, they really enjoy this music, man, but they can't see the woofer. Isn't that something you'd want for your home?
Everyone wants something like that, I guess. We all want something. So it camouflages with the ceiling.
Completely, because it's not taking the necessary space. Because imagine how bulky the sound bars are. vis-a-vis put it away in the ceiling but enjoy good music.
But how about people who want to hear music from a particular direction? Does that interfere? Because when you're looking at the TV, you don't want sound coming from behind you, or you want to feel like it's coming from your TV. Is there a means of dealing with that? Is that possible?
Okay, so this technology, you see, a sound bar, it's just one direction.
Yes.
You see, that's why you find people when they want to listen to good music, like equal loud, they will have to rake it up. And it becomes obnoxious. First of all, the quality, you don't enjoy it, and you'll be a nuisance to your neighbors. But with this technology, it's built for an open space. That sound just surrounds you. You understand?
Okay.
So it's not coming from one area, you want to hear it from there. You are, you know.
So it's just there.
It's
in
surrounding
the room.
you, it's with you. It's
Okay.
embracing your ears. You understand?
That's really nice.
Yeah, so that's the solution we are going in for.
This is now sound. We have
Yes.
we've done security.
Yes.
And sound. Is there anything else after?
There is a, first of all, there is a ceiling one, and then there is an in-wall one.
Okay.
So when you're building a home, you can decide to have, let's say this is your wall. So no, it's just put there on the wall. Yeah, you have a flash finish, so you don't see anything.
It also, you can decide whether you want it to camouflage with the wall,
Yes.
or it will be just there.
Yeah, when you're building your home, you just tell those people, maybe if you're doing gypsum, extend it kidogo. You see, it's not thick.
Oh.
This is how thin it is. So you're not going to have something so big moved, you know, to eat on your space.
How about someone who has already constructed their home and they're thinking, can this be integrated?
Oh, yeah.
Do I have to demolish some parts, a wall? How easy is it to integrate it in my house that I've already constructed?
For someone who has already built the home, they didn't have that provision for the gypsum on the wall, we wouldn't recommend the in-wall, but everyone has a ceiling.
Yes.
And everyone now is doing gypsum. So it's as easy as long as you have a gypsum wall, a gypsum ceiling, we will put the in-ceiling one for you. But if you don't have a gypsum one, you're not cut away. There's also ones that we just place on the surface like that. Is a surface mount. It's been put on the ceiling, but it can be fixed on the corner or on the wall.
Oh, that's nice.
You understand?
That's nice.
Yeah, so everyone can get this at any point.
I'm hearing some sound from a theater
We will
there.
get
I hope we'll
there.
get there. We'll feel the experience of a theater.
Sure.
But this is now sound. We've looked at technology. I'm thinking about the visuals too. Are we going there? But what next after this? Because I've seen homes, you have said lights control themselves when we were talking. What next? What are you going to show me next?
Okay, then. So, I want to take you through this system. You see those speakers that we've displayed there?
Yeah.
They're not like standalone, like you would take a sound bar and just put it there and then you connect it to the TV. No, it's for something called distributed music in the home. So that every room can have a speaker of its own. And everyone in that room can enjoy whatever music they want. If you want the same music to play in the same home, in the home, it will. But if people want independence of the music they listen to, we give that, and this is the system that.
What have you called the system?
It's called Casa Tunes, music distribution system. So you see, it creates zone. If you see this illustration, this is the matrix amplifier. So this, it allows you to have a master bedroom, cinema, patio, kitchen, outdoor, depending on the zones. You see, the zone is the area. Where do you want the music? We segment it into zones. So this system allows you to distribute music to the kitchen, to the outdoor, to the master cinema, however.
So you can listen to the same music from different locations in your house, or choose
to listen to different music. Like say you are at home, right?
Yes.
Your parents have decided to take this, or you have a family, you have a kid. The kids can listen to Coco Melon.
And my dad is listening to rumba.
Yes.
Somewhere.
Kina Fally Ipupa. Yes. And you're listening to Amapiano.
Yes.
Exactly.
With this system.
With this system.
So does it come with a remote control, or how do you control it?
You control it on your phone. So it has an app called CasaTune. The system is called CasaTune. So it has an app that will be installed on your phone, and then now you'll be the one to control your zone the way you want.
Okay.
You get. It also has this for volume controls for physical, like when it's in the outdoor, and maybe you have a guest and they want to enjoy music outside, you don't have to give everyone access to, for security, but they can manually control it from that outside placed. Now this streamer is what allows you to get the sources of music. Are you going to get it from Spotify? Is it iTunes? You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, so the streamer is what allows you to access the content.
And with the app itself,
the app now allows you to control it.
Oh,
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So for me, I always talk about my people. Now my people, the young guys like me, and this looks very interesting. Let's go back to my costs. How much do I need to have?
For costs, we normally want to prepare a quotation for someone because also it's a system that is built. I can't give you a standard one because it's not like you're going to buy this thing
It's not like you need the outdoor garden.
Yeah, so I can't tell you. So if I tell you right now, it's like 300,000, or if I tell you 200,000, that depends. How many speakers have you gotten for that entire system? Because it's a complete package.
Okay.
So I can't tell you a base price for it.
So if someone wants, they're interested, let them just holler at you, call you.
Tell us what you are looking for, then we'll build for you a system, and then we can now guide on the cost, because it's custom kabisa. It does not just come in at
It's custom.
Yeah, so you have to get this and this, and then how many speakers do you want? You see, so that cost
how many rooms?
Yeah, how many rooms do you have?
Dependable.
Yeah, what do you want to achieve?
Okay, I'm seeing some remotes here.
Yeah.
Why are we using remotes and it's supposed to be automated?
Oh my God. In a normal home, how many remotes do you have for appliances? Let's count. You have a TV. You have a remote for it.
Yes.
Other people have AC. They have a remote for it. They have music.
Sound.
Use a woofer, use a theater. You have a remote for it.
Yeah.
There's so many remotes in a home. But now with these remotes, you control everything from one remote. You can look at your security. If you can see, we have this remote up on entertainment, on comfort. Good. And then it has security. Probably now you'll be controlling things that have been integrated to comfort. So this is basically it. This entertainment allows you control your music, control your TV, DSTV. You can use this on your DSTV.
So you can integrate devices that
everything
don't come with the remote.
That come with a remote, but you don't want to have a million remotes for them.
Okay.
So you have one remote for everything. You can even shut your curtains with this remote.
This one?
Oh, yeah.
So how do you integrate curtains? We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Yeah.
So this remote is simply a remote that you integrate devices that come with a remote and they work together.
Your home, you can open your door with it. You see, this is a smart home system. Let's start from the system. This is a system that makes your home smart.
This is the system that comes with the remote.
This is a system called URC, but we also have Crestron. So you see, we have different. There's a luxury, and then there's also premium, and then you get depends on what you can afford at that time. So our e-system allows us now to make you control your home from your phone or using this remote. The same interface that is on this remote is on this panel. This is a stationary panel, but the same thing can be put on your phone. Okay. You get. So this system is what now makes your home smart.
So we have the remote, the panel, and also an app.
You don't have to have all of them. You can just have the app and the panel. Okay. Yes. You can just have the remote. You just choose. You don't have to have everything.
So how many devices can you integrate into the system?
Oh, we can control your curtains. Okay. We will control your lights. You will have surveillance on it, your security. You will shut your doors and open your doors with it. You'll control your music with it. You will control your whole entertainment with the whole system. It's making the home function on its own.
So you don't have to get out of your car to open the gate?
Oh, no.
You don't have to switch off your light before you sleep?
No. You will just touch on your phone, or you can schedule. If you have a routine, there are people who have routines, and they stick to routines. Oh. Yeah? So if your routine is by this time you're going to sleep, lights will turn off.
Lights out at 10?
Lights out at 10.
If I usually get to home at 8, at 8
the curtains have shut themselves. If you want some music to play, then play. Some lights in the house will be on. So that's the whole idea.
I was asking earlier about the easiness, the easiness for someone to use. Maybe you can you just open it up for me so that I can see how easy is it to use?
So this is this will now be like your phone. It's an iPad. Okay. Right? Yeah. So here. So this is how the system will look like, the interface. So now to connect entertainment. Yeah. Okay, click entertainment. It's supposed to open TV apps, TV tuner, screen, entertainment. You understand? Kama ni security, it's supposed to give you camera. It will open. No necessarily it's showing us here. Okay. So you can be in your house and you can check what is happening outside. So that's just security. So to cancel that, and then now we can have the cursor streams. So this cursor tune is the app now for music. So when you click on it, it's supposed to open so that you can now choose which zone do you want to listen to music. It's so easy.
So
it's
easy.
like using your phones. You have apps you use WhatsApp.
And we
it's
learned
like
how
using WhatsApp.
and we learned how to use them.
Exactly.
So
it's
you can
so easy.
Okay, it's so easy. So this is also a remote. It's the same thing.
This one is supposed to be manual, and then the other one is touch.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is the one I was trying to demonstrate to you. One is touch screen, the other one you use the buttons for it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's basically. So this system allows you now to, this is a one for lighting. This one now allows you to automate your lighting. So in a normal home, the wiring is a bit different from this. So una open your lights from this. I will open for you. You see lamp. I'll just signage strip. So I have opened those two tiny things.
There.
You see, it is integrated to also. These are blind.
Okay.
You see,
it's
some people get curtains, others have blinds. So you see, I have pressed onto it. It's
Display
moving
blind.
the curtains, right?
Yeah.
So the lights have been integrated. When I pressed this one, you see, it opened the lights. We're just trying to show you how automation works.
Yeah.
I'll demonstrate to you now. We have integrated the lights control to this smart switch.
Okay.
In a normal home, uko na switches ngapi?
Every room, and some rooms have 2 or 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially for luxury homes, you'll realize they'll have so many, which doesn't look nice. But nowadays, unapata zingine ni metallic, so ni material na change. But what is the practicality? You still have so many. So with this smart switch, you can integrate your curtains on this. You can integrate all your lights and even open your door from it. You get. But now, iko na scene 1, no iko na lights.
Yeah.
And then it has scene 1 and scene 2 and all off.
Yes.
These scenes allow you now to customize. Kama you want, when you press scene 1, just some lights come on, the rest remain off.
Let's say the outside lights, they are in scene 1,
Yes,
indoors, scene 2.
Yes, or you want to dim. You want to create an environment nice. You want to have dinner in the house, you know. So that is what it does. So when I press lights, you see that turned on, and the lamps also came on. If I press all off, they will also fade out.
Okay.
Yeah, so is that complicated?
So easy.
It's
so
just something
easy.
fixed and then...
It is so easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you integrate your lights and they can work together with this system, with that
This
system.
is now, this is just lighting. That system controls everything. So that one allows this to work. You can have just this.
Okay.
You don't need that. You can have just
So
this.
if you have that one, you will have everything in your house.
Yes, if you have this one, you can automate everything in your house. This one will just do your lights. But this one, everything in the house. Okay. So we have a keypad like this, a switch like this over there. Remember I told you you can integrate also your curtains?
Yes.
So I'll demonstrate for you when you
In
get
the
to the
theater. So let's go to the theater. That's where I wanted to go. I'm a huge movie fan.
Okay, let me show you the best part.
What is the best part about your company? Huh?
This part. But before we talk about the cinema, remember the first switch that I showed you? And I told you only don't control the lights with it. You can also integrate curtains and any other thing you want, especially curtains. So you see we have a black version of it right here. When I press scene 1, that turned on and the curtains are coming together so that it creates a good environment for cinema, because you see a cinema room has to be dark for you to enjoy.
So when you're telling me that curtains can be controlled, this is how they get controlled.
Oh yeah, you've pressed something on the wall, they've closed. Or if I had that on my phone, I could have still done that with the iPad. I just press the curtain and then it closes.
So you can just come, sit down and then
yes,
you press
you can
it?
sit down, press something and if the ambience changes.
Okay. What is the difference between having this home theater in your place and just buying a big TV, 60, 120 inch, and watching your movie from there? What do I get from this if I decide, like, let me try you?
Okay, so first of all, what this achieves is the experience. You just mentioned a big TV, you sit it somewhere and watch a TV. But if you come here, I believe you have experienced it.
Yes,
right?
we've listened to the sound. The seats are actually really good.
Comfort, right?
Yeah.
You sat down, you're comfortable, and you listened to the quality of audio that was coming out of this room. When you're watching a movie, we were watching Gemini, right?
Yeah.
when they were shooting, you would feel like you are within that area. It's the experience. A normal TV room will not give you the experience that brings you into the movie itself. But here it's Dolby Atmos technology. So when something is happening, it draws you to have that experience as though you are within whatever is happening in the movie. So it's the experience bit.
Does it really necessarily have to have all this? Because I'm seeing a big machine here.
Oh yes, it does, because so now here, this is where we have put the equipment. You can imagine if we didn't put the equipment in this rack, it would be disorderly. You don't want to see the amplifiers, you don't want to see the batteries, you don't, right? So what this rack does is it puts them away in an orderly way, and also for you to be able to maintain it easily.
Okay.
Normally, you will not see, you're seeing it outside because our cinema room showroom is small and we didn't have space to recess it into the wall.
Okay.
But if it was for our client, when they're bringing up their home, we tell them to create a provision where we can fit this in, and you can only now open the door and access everything, but the rest of the body of this thing is inside the wall.
Do I need to open the door itself, or if it's suited, if it's placed in the house, you don't necessarily have to?
You don't have to. I mean, this rack is built, the behind part of it is open, so the equipment are okay. This one is just to open when you want to do the settings, you see, like I was adjusting here for when you want to maintain it, or you want to change the settings for everything. Yeah.
So that's that, and then we have, is this a TV or what is this?
So this is not a real TV. This is a projector screen, but it's special because it's an acoustic transparent screen. Behind this screen there are speakers. So when we set such thing up, we don't want to inhibit the sound to come through. So we take a screen that is acoustic transparent to allow you to see the picture, hide the speakers, but still experience the sound quality perfect.
So there are speakers?
There are speakers, large speakers this size, 3 of them behind the screen, but you wouldn't have known.
And tell me about the sound first, because when I was listening to music, and we'll play it later, it seems like the sound is integrated in different speakers in different parts of the theater. How does that work?
It's called Dolby Atmos. You're trying to create a surround effect when it comes to audio. So when you're watching a movie, if it's a plane that is moving, this Dolby surround will allow you to hear the plane coming from here, and then you start hearing it over there, and then when it's disappearing, you hear it at
from the back.
From the back. So it gives you the experience of as though you're experiencing the movie in real life. So it's called Dolby Atmos. You have speakers in the front, speakers above. You can see there are 2 speakers there, and then you have speakers behind and speakers on the side.
Oh really? Yeah. So tell me about also the quality, because when I came in first, I thought this is a TV, but I'm looking at the quality, and it's better than actually most TVs.
Exactly.
How does that come into play? Is it the projector or what?
It's the projector. We use a laser projector. The quality is 4K because you don't want to have such a big screen. You know, projector image is quite poor, right? Yeah. But then there is also advancement in that technology when it comes to projectors. And for a cinema, we want to give you that TV-like feel in picture form. So we went for a laser projector. So the trick is in the projector, and now the picture trick is in the projector, and now sound is in the setup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about one thing, because I'm usually the cost guy. The cost guy, for most of the things you sell here, they're relative. Depends with the room, depends with your house, when it comes to the lighting, when it comes to the sound. Is this also relative?
It is very relative. That's why even whenever us as a company, we design a solution that is custom. So I can't give you a base rate because people have different requirements. So in this setup, for instance, the room matters, the size of the room matters. So that means if the room is bigger, you need more speakers, right? Yeah. The size, the quality of the speaker also depends. Do you want these premium ones, or what do you want? So we can't give you a one-time price because it's custom made. I just want 2 seats. My room has only space for 2 seats. I don't want a 120-inch screen. I will use my own TV screen, which is possible. You can. But you see, now that now affects the cost of it.
So this is now entertainment at its fullest.
Yes.
Okay.
So many homes are having entertainment room, TV room, and lounge. So I have 2 sitting rooms, you know.
Just have your
It's the same
living,
thing, but you can now convert one into an entertainment room that gives you better experience. Imagine if you are watching World Cup from here. You have sat down, you have watched something. How was the experience?
Let my crew come in, watch the show, and then we'll talk about the experience. But it was absolutely amazing. And how many people are venturing into this in Kenya? Is it a big thing in Kenya right now?
Well, I wouldn't say that it's something that has been really embraced. I would say it's an emerging thing when it comes to real estate. But we have been around for 13 years. So it's just that exposure and getting people to embrace that something like this, you can get Kenyans to do for you. Because most of the people, when we tell them about it, they're like, are you the ones doing it, or you get people from abroad? So if someone was told they would bring a crew from abroad to come and do it, they would be at ease. But we are here in Kenya. We've done it for 13 years and for very luxury clientele base, and even just come to us with your budget and we'll give you a solution for it.
I'm here with Kevin Nyota, Sales and Marketing Manager, also Pre-Sales Engineer here at Audio Visual Control Systems. He's going to take me through what solutions they have for your corporate areas. Why do you need audio visuals? Do we need them even at all? Kevin, how are you?
Fine.
When we were walking around with Michelle, she was telling me about the home solutions, telling me about movie theaters, and then she told me, actually, for everyone with an organization, they need you. Why do they need you?
So first of all, I'll briefly introduce the company and what we do. Then I'll go to the need part. Yeah. Because that is why we're in business, actually. So the company is Audiovisual Control Systems. We've been in operation 13 years now, but the technical experience is over 20 years. If you look at the technical staff and the core owners of the business, they have been in the industry for all that time. Audiovisual Control Systems, we are into the space of meeting room solutions. That means video conferencing. We are also in sound and visual. So apart from video conferencing, which is actually just taking your picture, sound, and sending it to a remote participant. So we give you solutions around that. Okay. Also background music and automated evacuation systems. We do sound, but it's integrated to the building management system. Okay. So that when an alarm, something happens, there is a voice telling people, okay, guys, don't use the lift, use the stairs. Okay. There is an assembly place, this. So it's playing music when there is nothing happening, but when something happens, the music cuts off, and then now the voice file plays.
Oh, it's a file. It's not something that you're doing on...
It's a system that has a pre-recorded message, and you can also override and just announce something on it. Okay. Say, okay, people on first floor, there is a fire, so come out. Okay. Besides that, we also do digital signage systems. Digital signage is basically presenting your corporate message to the outside world. For example, any corporate space that has a TV at the reception, we will come in and give you a custom channel. Instead of showing your local radio stations,
and TVs.
You give a custom channel. People, when they come in, they interact with your brand right from the beginning. So that is digital signage. And with that, why digital? Because you can control it from virtually anywhere. Send content and update it, mix video, picture.
So instead of necessarily having a magazine or a poster, you just put it on screen and people will interact with it.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about the virtual part of it, virtual meetings.
Virtual meetings. Where we come in, nowadays everything is virtual. People are doing Skype, WhatsApp, and FaceTime. But when it comes to meeting rooms, that is where the challenge comes. And that is where we come in. Because people are used to personal things on their laptop, on their phone, but when you have a large room, you need the technology, the hardware that can enable best picture quality to be captured, and also voice to be picked from wherever in that room. So we give you that technology. So we will equip a meeting room with microphones, ceiling microphones like what we have here.
Ceiling micro.
Yes. You see this device up there?
Yeah.
That's a ceiling microphone.
Oh.
Yeah. It will pick everything. Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't need to have like a physical thing on the table for your voice to be picked. And then we nowadays have intelligent cameras that will auto-track. So instead, in the olden days, somebody needs to zoom in, zoom out, pan, tilt the camera. This identifies the person who is speaking and then picks them and brings focus to them.
So you can tell this sound is coming from this person?
Yes, the camera has that intelligence. Yeah, so that is where we come in. So we are very strong in this area. So you give us a space and we will be able to consult, design, supply, install and support.
How different is it though for someone who says, I'm using Zoom and it has worked for me? And it is working, all my meetings we're used to Zoom. What is that solution that you're giving that removes this weight of using Zoom and Skype and all Teams together?
We're not removing Zoom. We're not even removing Teams or whatever app they're using.
Okay.
We're just enabling that because it's a personal thing on their laptop. We're enabling that same experience in a bigger environment on a boardroom table that seats 12 people. A typical example, if I was doing Zoom, this is what I will do on my laptop. What if we were 12?
Everyone on their
laptop. So I can either do this.
Yeah.
So everyone now is here like that. But now, if you have a camera that is in front there, you're sitting comfortably. You don't need to lean back or speaking naturally, and the camera will capture you. Your voice will be picked, and you still do Zoom.
So my voice is being picked from the ceiling. The camera there is, I don't have to lean. I don't even have.
Yeah. So they are all working as an ecosystem, and that is our specialty. So we will design for a boardroom table that, right from 4 people to huddle spaces to auditoriums. So we give you that technology. We are not removing the software. Come with your own. In fact, we call it bring your own meeting.
The one you're comfortable with.
The one you're comfortable with. So if you're using Google Meet on your laptop, come with it. Connect a button on your laptop. That's like what I'm doing right now. You wait. That's around 10 seconds. Okay. So once it's solid like that, then you do this.
You press it.
Yeah. It sends your picture there, but also allows the room camera, the room microphone, to be transmitted back to the laptop. Understood? So if I was doing that now, and I opened, for example, let me just talk of the common one. Let's say...
I hope everyone is getting this.
Even Skype, just an example. So you see, my laptop is connected wirelessly to that, and I can move anywhere. That's still my laptop.
Yes.
Okay? But now when I come here and I say, so when I'm in an active call, I will come here and choose, I go to settings, I go to audio and video settings. So you see now that's my camera, it's picking the laptop camera, but if I had a camera connected to that, I will be able to select it from here and it will show. So now instead of this, you will get this kind of shot that is showing the whole room.
Directly from?
Yes.
From the camera that is connected?
That is connected to the room and it's not connected physically here. Is it clear?
That is much clear. So it is that simple.
It is that simple.
So once you've done your setup, I don't have to come to the room worry about how to position my camera.
No. Just come, as long as there's this button, you just plug it in, you fire it up, and the way you normally do on your laptop, you're still doing it here, but now taking care of the entire participants.
Okay, that's really interesting. Someone would say, look, I'm usually into the cost part of it. How much does it cost me to have this integration?
Cost is relative.
It's also relative.
Yes, because our policy is one. We are not in this to make money, yes, but we want to solve a problem that is there. So how many people have such a problem? So once somebody understands this is the problem that I have and there is a solution out there that can do that, then now it will depend on the length of the table, how many microphones to put there, what kind of camera to put, what time, how many zoom, do you want just a standard 4K camera or just a full HD camera? So it will all depend on that.
So with this, you're saying say goodbye to problem with video, cables.
And all the problems that there are in meeting rooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've talked about virtual meetings, you've talked about that screen that you have, and you create a software for it. I can't remember the name. Digital signage.
Yes.
You talked about the microphones also. What else are you offering corporates so that we don't leave anything outside?
Besides that, nowadays, meeting rooms, okay, although we've seen a trend of people nowadays working from home, but then with that, when people are coming back to the office, they want they feel like they are at home. So we do ceiling speakers that are Bluetooth. So it connects to the next PowerPoint, just like what we have up there, and you can do Bluetooth on it. So you're enjoying background music while you're in the office.
Some relaxing jazz in the
Yeah,
office.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so that kind of thing. Meeting room solution, meeting digital signage and room booking solutions. You remember I mentioned of digital signage where you're putting the TV at the reception. If you have, let's say, 5 or 6 or more than that meeting rooms, that is a big corporate, okay? You need a way to manage those meeting rooms. So there is a module inside digital signage called a room booking system. So that is another solution that we are doing. So besides showing your corporate content, you can also tell the staff that this meeting is happening here and there. So to better manage those spaces.
Okay.
Yeah. So it does that. It does also, we have a digital screensaver. Like your normal screensaver is normally a picture.
Yes.
If you are really ambitious, maybe a video. But we can do interactive content on all the laptops.
Oh.
So that is still part of digital
So
signage.
when I enter the office, my laptop just say audio visual.
Yes, yes. Not only that, I can even remind you that it's your birthday. I can tell you that at 1, we have a town hall. It is an impromptu meeting, so you need to be there.
It will pop up.
It will pop up.
Someone would say, why come to audiovisual? There are other companies out there. Some are cheaper. We don't know the cost. People usually go from office to office looking for the best price of different items. Why come to audiovisual?
Audiovisual, number one, we are certified company. So all the products that we do, all the vendors that we support, we are trained and certified. That's number one. So if I showed you all the staff's CV, they're all vendor certified, from Poly to Logitech to Vantage to URC to Crestron, vendor certified. That is very key. So it means we know what we are doing.
So the products know that you know how to manage their products.
Of course, the vendors, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and so it's a lot of hard work because it's training and certification. And we have one policy as a company: if we've not tested anything, we will not sell it. That is the whole idea of even having the showroom. So we play with it, go deep inside it, and then now when we are talking to the end customer, we actually know how this will work and how it will resolve their problem.
So you can't come here and say, I need this equipment, I've seen it online, and then you give it to me if you don't know it.
Yeah. Actually, we will refuse that kind of job. Yeah, we work with, and it's not a scary thing because we work with the major vendor companies. So if something does not work, we will not even go into that discussion.
Okay.
That is number one. Number two, we are AVCS certified. AVCS is the global body of audiovisual experts, global. We are members. I think we are only 2 in Kenya. We are PSNI certified members. PSNI, again, is a global vendor of, it's for global support. So if a company, let's say like Coca-Cola or Microsoft, want to open an office in Kenya, they will look at PSNI members in Kenya. So it's a global project, but the certified member is Audiovisual Control Systems. We are the only ones in Middle East and Africa for that.
Oh,
Only
one.
We are the only ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. CDIA members. We are CDIA members also. CDIA is a global body for home entertainment professionals. We are the only ones in Kenya. So these are some of the things, again, coming here locally, we are NCA certified, CAK certified, Music Copyright Society of Kenya member certified, Green Building Society certified, all that.
So I can say competition si mbaya sana. You're doing well, but I will talk off camera. Yeah. So that is that. That is why you're saying people should come to you.
Yeah, you're working with the right mindset of people, so don't worry about your project. Let that be our headache.
You just come and say, look,
this is the problem I have.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
I forget meetings. This is my problem. I don't know how to set up cameras.
Yeah.
This is my problem. Okay. As I said, Kevin Nyota, Sales and Marketing Manager, also Pre-Sales Engineer here at Audio Visual Control Systems. You look for them.
Thank you very much for inviting us to AVCS. Precisely what does that mean? AVCS.
That's a short form. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And that's a short form for Audio Visual Control Systems.
Audio Visual Control Systems.
Yeah.
That's the company.
Yeah, that's.
And that's what it does.
Yeah, that is what it does.
So what is it that it does?
That shows you the finer detail of the control.
Okay.
We actually control the audiovisual in your offices, in your homes, and all the environments that is around that brings the audiovisual together. We make it simple.
Why don't you make it simple by telling me breaking down what audiovisual could mean in a home or an office?
Well, when we go to home, you have your TVs.
Okay.
You normally have your TV, you normally have your DSTV, you normally have like 4 or 5 remote controls.
Yes.
Now we come in with just one gadget that takes control of all those messy remote controls.
Okay.
And you can use your phone, or you can use one remote control to do everything that you want in that house.
What else do you do in the house?
Well, in the house we do
Music system, for example, theater.
Yeah, we do centralized system, we do smart homes, we do cinemas, home cinema.
Home cinema can watch a movie in the home. To what standards?
The standards that we take you is exactly how the director intended you to actually watch that movie, in visual and sound.
Almost as good as a cinema in town?
Not most, better than.
Better than that?
Yes.
In terms of sound and clarity?
And clarity and vision. So you'll have your 3D sound, you'll have Dolby Atmos.
Okay.
You'll have all those breakdown of sound.
Okay. So the very professional level.
Yeah. And also we are very passionate to what we do.
Yes.
So you get that level of professionalism with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Anything else you do for people in homes?
For homes, okay, we give you end to end. We give you from lighting automation, we give you a video distribution, we give you audio distribution, we come to your security.
What do you do about security?
Well,
CCTV or beyond CCTV?
Well, CCTV is actually post-mortem.
Okay.
We actually do the deterrent part of it.
Which is?
Which we give you a wireless alarm system that actually deter
break-ins and things like that.
Before we go to CCTV.
So if I get you right, a CCTV is like a post-mortem. It records the after fact.
Yes, that's after fact, definitely.
So in other words, the customer, the home requires something to deter or at least to keep off or to warn you, to alert you before it happens.
Yeah, so with security, we actually take it differently. This is the old way of doing security. People put alarm inside their house and forget the gate. And that's the main problem. That's where the problem comes from.
Okay.
But when you secure your gate, then you secure your boundary, then you have a perimeter, then you're home.
Okay.
So you have actually made sure that before that person coming in, whoever it is, you have started knowing that person from
before
the
they enter the gate. Yes.
Yes. Up to once they reach your house, you, I mean, have done everything that you could. Yes. If you have a safe house, you've gone to your safe house. If it is backup, the backup have already come because you have the gate control. You've actually let them in, and you have deterred that.
Okay.
Okay. So if you have security lights, they've already come on. And so you've stopped that. Then you go back to the CCTV and see where the problem started.
Oh, then you can see who this intruding my... And if he was able to run away from the gate, at least because of the lighting and that, you can pick out who it was.
Yes, you can pick out.
And for officers, briefly, for officers?
For officers, really, we do end-to-end. We do the conferencing system, whereby we actually, many officers have a lot of problem of acoustic.
Okay.
So we tackle the acoustic problem first, then we do the conferencing.
Okay.
So the rule of thumb is very simple. When the acoustic is right, the equipment is less.
Is less?
Yes.
And more cost-effective?
Cost-effective. So the only way to have a cost-effective equipment in terms of camera and microphone is to have the acoustic right and the light of
the sound system, the soundproofing, the acoustics.
Yes.
You do that for officers?
Yeah, we do that for officers.
Anything else? Perhaps you...
Yeah, we do automation for offices, we do conferencing, Zoom, and all that.
Wonderful, wonderful. So thank you very much for calling us, but we've enjoyed the reception here. But I still want, perhaps, how did you arrive at us?
Well, I liked the idea. I'm a good fan of yours, number one.
Thank you very much.
And I like the idea that you said that parents can bring their kids and actually learn this, the YouTube thing. It is the in thing and it is the future.
Yes, yes.
So when I sat with my team and I told my team, look, we have someone who is thinking about the society and everything. Why don't we try and see what we can give him to make his work easier for more young guys to actually focus in the same direction. So that's why we said,
thank you very much. And you can see we have a number of them there. Some of them are students. That's on internship. And we are happy to be with them, and a lot more who are not here today. So thank you very much. We appreciate everything.
So we've noticed you are using lapel microphones.
Yes, yes.
And this is a set of lapel.
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic. Take them through.
Oh, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. This is wonderful.
So this is a set of microphones for your students.
Okay.
That's the receiver, that's the microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, and also this is the centralized system.
Centralized system.
Yeah, that will work for you guys.
Yes.
So you can put this one in the rack, and that's it.
Okay.
And
so this is a complete system now?
Yeah, this is a complete 4-channel.
For the channel?
Yeah, yeah.
The 4-channel, eh?
Yeah, 4-channel.
In other words, we can have 4 people on stage.
You can have 4 people on stage.
Each mic'd?
Yeah, each mic'd.
And then the receiver is now?
The receiver is there, and the antennas are here.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just mount it, and that's it.
This is wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We are indeed very honored and happy to receive this. And may God bless you. And may you get more of this and continue being more generous and more kind. Thank you very much.
As long as you can support the youngster,
thank you.
We'll be always there to help.
We hope this will help us.
Yes.
And I believe it will.
Yeah.
And actually, our microphones were going down, eh?
Yeah, actually.
Yes, it's like God sent.
Actually, it's difficult to find the 2 pair in one receiver.
Okay.
We were looking for it, remember?
Yeah.
We have to mix lapels.
Yes.
But now this one, you can have 3 guests and your host there, and
and you are good to go.
And you're good to go now.
Yeah.
Thank you once more. May God bless you. May God bless you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So that's it. Thank you so much for the people that have watched this. It's all about supporting the people that are on the ground, YouTubers, content creators that want to do something for themselves, and that's what we're doing here. So if you're planning to start your content, if you're a YouTuber there and you want to be guided, This is what we do at Nairobi Review. So please come to Nairobi Review. We are happy to help all content creators. And if you're there and you want to help, just like Audiovisual is doing, please come and we can support each other for the benefit of everyone in the society.